Big thanks to George Parish and Son Skip Hire of Manchester who've supported me on this trip. So this today is where City fans gather in New York. It used to be a place called the Mad Hatter, but Amity Hall, which is in downtown New York, I'm told it's the Greenwich Village area around here, but I'm not familiar obviously with New York. It's where the fans are gathering, and there's going to be a Q&A, there's going to be a signing session, 1 or 2 players are going to be here, and who knows who else will be in there. So I'm going to go in, mix with them, might even get an autograph or 2 myself and see what goes on. And as ever, I'm here to give you a sample of Manchester City on Tour 2018. Thanks, by the way, for subscribing. Hit the subscribe button on the YouTube channel, and thanks for all your support. So let's get in there, see what's happening. Glory of the city,
Manchester City, we are the land. Back when I graduated from high school, I had a friend travel to Manchester and he said, let's support this team. And I said, okay. I met up with him about a year later and I said, well, what did you think of the team this year? And he said, what team? He had completely forgotten, but by that point I already had all 3 jerseys from that season and I've been a fan ever since.
How far is it from Washington to New York then?
I took a bus this morning at 5 a.m. to get here. It's about a 4.5-hour drive with no traffic, so it was perfect today. I got here just in time.
You're looking forward to the game tomorrow?
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing if Bernardo's fit. That'd be awesome to see him play a little bit, and see more of the youth. Just give him more of a chance out on the field.
Hi, I'm Scott Brokaw. I'm the new Vice Chairman of the Capital City Blues, which is the Washington, D.C. branch of Official Supporters Club for Manchester City. Just taking over this year. I've been a member of the Capital City Blues for about 3 years and a City fan for about the last 12, 13 years.
What's it like being a City fan in Washington?
It's great. D.C. is an international city, so there's people from all over the world, and so it's a big soccer city to begin with. The World Cup was amazing. All the bars were packed. People from all over the world supporting. And so the interesting thing about where we watch the matches is our home bar is the Lucky Bar, and it's also the home bar for the DC supporters group for Manchester United and for Arsenal. And so on Derby Day and when City plays Arsenal, it gets pretty crazy in there.
New York Sky Blues have been around since 2008. We're one of the first North American city supporters clubs, and I've been a fan for 15 years. I've got family in Manchester from Cheetah Mill and Bury, and I didn't pick City. City picked me. And
explain that.
you know you're just a blue. It's a feeling. You can't describe it. We've been so spoiled at City recently. I'm looking at you. I'm not looking at this. We've been so spoiled by City, and watching the World Cup, I hadn't felt that kind of paralyzing fear in quite some time as a City fan. And while the newer fans should be curbing their expectations, it's really amazing to see. No one would have thought 20 years ago, 30 years ago, that we would have ended 4th in the league, let alone 1st. So I've been just enjoying the ride while it lasts, because it's bound to go off the rails eventually.
I get special treatment over here a little bit, and I'm happy to take it. The New York City connection's obviously been great, and I've had maybe 3 or 4 occasions where we've had, or 3 occasions now where we've had the team come to New York, play, get a chance to meet up in a bar like this with fellow Blues, and just have a good time. And personally, I've been here since 2008, and I feel like it's coincided with a change in City's fortune, so maybe I was the bad luck charm. I don't know, but I'll take it. I don't see them as much, but we win more, so I'll take it.
So we're delighted today to be joined by Claudio Bravo, Patrick Roberts, and Daniel Grimshaw. Daniel, you're an academy graduate and joined the first team coming through the academy, Manchester City fan. What does it mean to you to represent this club?
Yeah, obviously as a fan of been a fan of the club since a young age. It's an honour to come through the academy and be where I'm at today and see some of the players that I was supporting in the stadium.
Patrick, you're coming off 2 great seasons on loan at Celtic. What was that experience like, and what's it like being back with the squad here?
Yeah, it was good. I mean, I had a great time out there. I mean, I've won Invincible and I won a lot of trophies, like Claudio and Grimmy did here. So no, it's good to be back among them and around the players again. We've enjoyed Chicago and we'll enjoy New York in the game tomorrow.
So are you here as a fan? Are you working for the club?
No, I came out of the hotel, I turned right. If I'd have turned left, I wouldn't be here. I'm here with Kevin Parker, who we all know is secretary of the supporters club, so he was coming up for a few days. I love a trip, as you know, so I thought I'll come with you, and as it happens, this was on today. I know everybody that's involved and whatever, so I thought I'd rock up. Mr. Cheeseman's here, very nice, so I'll no doubt sample a couple of ales on my way back to the hotel, then we go back on Friday.
What do you think of it then, Mark?
Yeah, it's good. It's a shame because the Mad Hatter's pub was iconic, and obviously they're changing it now into a cocktail bar or something. So the supporters club in New York had to move. This is the new home, so they need a new sign over there. You can see it over there. It's got the Mad Hatters, but it'll be changed. This is the new home for the Blues in New York. It's nice to come and see them. Friendly faces from when I was here a couple of years ago when I came as a guest of the Mad Hatters. So it's nice to see a few friendly faces. And we're going to enjoy New York. We'll watch the football tomorrow night, and then we'll head back on Thursday night, Friday morning.
Have you ever played here?
Yeah, I played, not in New York, but I played in Fort Lauderdale, against Fort Lauderdale, in pre-season, of course. I like the States. I think it's a great, and New York in particular. They play my tune, Ian. So I like New York, and I'm going to enjoy a few days while we're here.
What do you make of pre-season generally? I mean, this year the squad's decimated.
It's decimated, and it's hard. It's hard for Pep to get any sort of routine, embed any new players that's coming in, the younger players into it, because it's decimated. But that just shows you how far Manchester City have come. There's 17 players in the World Cup. So when you lose 17 of your squad, it's very difficult to get them well prepared for the start of the season, and this season is going to be very important because I do believe if we get Arsenal out of the way, we've got a good run up until we play Liverpool. So that Arsenal game will be interesting who we can get out there, which runners and riders we have. Get the Arsenal game out of the way, hopefully continue what we did last season, beating them again, and then we have got a good run up to Liverpool. And some people are already saying, if we show the form we showed last season, and we go on that run again, the Premiership could be over by the end of September.
You don't really believe that, do you?
Of course I do. What's the matter with you? I'm City. No, it'd be more difficult this year. I mean, everybody's Liverpool have made their intentions clear. Good old Jurgen. He's sticking to his policy of not buying because if he did that, he'd pack it in, he said. So maybe we'll see him pack in now. He's spent 500 million or whatever it is. What you have to buy players, you have to spend the money, you have to bring the better quality of player to Liverpool. They saw that. They'll be the threat this season, I believe.
General Secretary of Sport, the fact that there are now supporters clubs all over the world, including here in New York City, and you can see the reaction, must fill your heart with glee.
Yeah, listen, we've got over 245 branches worldwide now, and the New York, actually, to be fair, is one of our established branches. But it is fantastic, and the support for the club is getting stronger and stronger all the time. And I would have to say as well that the club have been fantastic as well. Ian. They're supporting us, putting on events like today, bringing players to these functions, and it all helps when you're a successful football team, of course. So long may that continue as well.
How can you not love New York City? Another place to make good friends, eh? City fans are everywhere. Friends, funny I should say that really. Have you noticed the building behind me? See you next time.